Hello there, and welcome back to Corey Loses, where today we are once again continuing our Thrawn's Revenge 3.3 preview playthrough as the Galactic Empire. Where are we in Dark Empire? Are we in Crimson Empire? Who knows? Because it didn't, it is not entirely clear. We have Palpatine's cloning facility, which is used in Dark Empire. So he's just absent for the day. He sent his replacement Karnor to supervise our progress. But we'll hopefully be able to build the Eclipse, and if we can't, then next week I'll have that all set up more properly. Stenos. Are they coming from the CSA into Stenos? Does Liana actually have things there? Well, let's go over here. What? Is that connected? I think I might have messed up the trade routes there. DeSevero and Liana aren't connected. Liana and Oslimpex are. Oops. Oh well. We're gonna leave. I'll need to... I or one of the... If another dev watching wants to create an issue for that, then I'll be able to fix that. It's hard to tell in the editor as well as in the game because like it goes over the same planet, so it's war-ish. It's just ish, kind of is war-ish, isn't it? It's been just success after success recently, so we were due for some sad times, I guess. Actually, was this when I didn't have Dark Empire coded as a state? Had it coded within the government thing? Because that could be it. All right. Well, let's check out Ession. That named ones? No. We'll have to retreat from this as well. Well, Karnor comes with a good suite of heroes as well. So we have at least Karnor stuff mixed with Thrawn stuff. And if we can't build all the stuff that you're supposed to be able to build, I'll make them buildable.
Prepare for jump to hyperspace.
I don't think anyone actually claimed the Eclipse or the Sovereign for this campaign with a name anyways. So I guess there's technically time to do that if anyone wants. Any of the patrons at that tier. Alright. So what has been going on in Liana then? I was wondering before how they got Liana, so that at least answers that question.
System lost.
Thought about trying to defend on that, but... Okay, so we're in the Karnor regime for sure, because Nadala is coming to us with hopes to help. But that doesn't necessarily mean that Dark Empire isn't also open. There was part of the release where I had it coded as a separate thing. We can get through that. It's 203. We can actually do both of those. You're 260. That's bigger, but not unkillable. We don't really have any of the units around here, though. Are you still at 1055? You are. You put 379 plus 192 plus 187. Probably kill a lot of that stuff. Not all of it. Oh, we want you, we want you, we want... It's already building what we want, so we don't want anything else on that. Let's just do a pure Thrawn move here. And go to Eubrikia. Move you over there.
Building under construction.
Money is less of a concern now. The Sheik, we should get that built up as well. And I'm gonna bring all these guys closer to the action.
Shuttle en route.
Building under construction.
Still building that.
Construction complete.
We're at least gonna get some spies on all of the TSA planets.
Battle imminent.
Oh, never mind. This is not a full Thrawn move. Unless we kill them all, then it's definitely a full Thrawn move. We trap the 1055, we take Eubrikia, and then we can kind of whittle away at the New Republic fleet that we've cut off. Because that's like, between that and what they're sitting over Relafon, a lot of stuff. This doesn't look like it's the full 300 pop cap either. It looks like the stack was just because of what was there. Alright, Imperium. Thrawn, double Venators, Lancer Frigate, we're not compensating, and extra.
Let's go. Superstar Destroyer ready. All batteries commence firing.
Ready for battle. Thrawn reporting.
All sections at your command, my lord.
I think we can win this. Ooh, the ion cannon though. The capital shipyard.
Destroyer ready. Fire at will.
I think we're best off just killing
All batteries
what's
commence
there
firing.
as it comes.
All sections at your
Get
command,
you to
my
focus on whatever you can. And we have 3 Lancers to protect it.
lord. Reporting.
We should start getting our fighters out in a second.
My lord.
'Cause what's the biggest thing in your garrison there? Probably get some Majestics, I guess. Air 4 through 7. Yeah, because the assault frigates are either Era, then the MC-30s and Majestics are probably what's coming at this point.
Destroyer ready.
Pursuing enemy forces.
Fire at will.
It depends on how I separated the eras at this point. Because technically for them, it'd be...
Taking that.
It'd be the years now, rather than the Imperial leader. It's just, I don't think I did that before this started. I might have done it, in which case we'll see in a second. It looks like we got the MC-30Cs coming out, so yeah, I don't think I split that off yet.
Engaging the enemy.
Ready.
Thrawn, you can finish those off. TIE Defenders, get the bombers before they get into Thrawn.
All sections at your command, my lord.
Engaging the enemy. I'm on this
Your
one.
Vantai is only a tier 4, so when it comes to command bonuses, Thrawn is
Let's finish him.
ages ahead.
Ready for battle. Getting on. What is it you want?
Plus we've got Kreb with
Commencing attack run.
with our fighters,
Superstar Destroyer
so we
ready.
shouldn't have to worry that much about their fighters. We have a good chunk from our ships. We have pretty good quality ones, and we have a fighter hero. So all those together should mean fewer bad things can happen to
All
us.
sections at your command, my lord.
Ready for the kill.
Okay, Thrawn, you want to destroy the Reptavian.
Super Star
That-
Destroyer ready.
Venators. I'd love for the Venators to be able to get those. Are these Hajines or Hajin? These are Hajin.
I'm on them.
Plus they have a Belarus? Yes.
All sections at your command, my lord. All batteries commence firing.
Okay, I just want to knock down the shields. I don't know if... Did it already use power to shields? I didn't notice. Or I forget. One of the two.
Ready for orders.
Once Reptavian's down, Thrawn is just going to hit the home one
Super
type.
Star Destroyer
We're
ready.
going to move on to either here or the Liberty.
I got one.
Okay, there we go. We can move on to the Liberty to knock out the fighter bay. That'll give the Venators something else to shoot. And then the Executor Imperium
All
can
sections at your command, my lord.
hit Vantai.
I already have a plan.
On you're on there. We've got a nice path for fighters and bombers up this way. So I'm gonna move our Lancers up a little bit more.
This way. Super Star Destroyer ready. Engaging the enemy.
Can we destroy this Quasar from here? Yeah, they're getting the Majestics and stuff in. If we can kill the Quasar, that'll really help with the fighter side of things. You guys have got the Liberty type.
All sections at your command, my lord.
And, okay, I think we need to switch to Vantai before Thrawn gets threatened.
Form up.
Grab, go up a little bit more. These Lancers go in front of Thrawn. At least Thrawn's shields are still full. He is in full Thrawn fashion, methodically destroying the shields on this side of the ship.
Super Star
We've still
Destroyer
got shields on Imperium for a little while. Same with the Venators. They should be able to finish off that Liberty type, and then I'll probably need to do something about this Dauntless,
sections at your command.
but I really need to take down the
Engaging the enemy.
shields and then the fighter bay on you before moving on to the
All
Dauntless.
batteries commence firing.
That should go down in this pass. And then you guys can just do whatever you want to him.
Super Star Destroyer ready.
Alright. That home one type is leaving, and it's not gonna be a threat, I don't think. Yeah, that's the fighter bay down. Okay, so we should probably take out this Belarus now. You guys stay on there. And these Quasars are... Or, not Quasars.
Here.
The Lancers can go farther up. Our fighters are in a dangerous spot as it is. But it's not looking like we're getting any reinforcements coming in from their side. We do have some for us if we need them. Though if we do need them, it means we've lost something valuable. Either our precious vendors, one of which is not in good shape. Brassbound, what's the other one called? Audacity.
I'll take care of this.
They have the audacity to destroy Audacity.
All
Then, like,
sections at your command, my lord.
I'm just gonna int a bunch of fleets in my New Republic playthrough.
Fire at will.
You are in need of my expertise.
There's no way we're letting that happen. Some of the garrisons are starting to make their way over, but I don't think it'll be enough to make a difference once they get here.
Calculating attack.
Get that one.
Closing on target. I have them now.
Super Star Destroyer ready.
Oh shit, they are bringing in reinforcements up there. At least this playthrough that's,
I'm on them.
All sections at your command.
they've got the overly cautious reinforcement AI.
He's headed your direction. I assume you need my help.
It's not so much that they're trying to ignore Thrawn, as we've got a perfect kill zone 3 for anyone that's
Taking him out.
going in. So we have reached Dark Empire names. We kind of bypassed it, technically,
You're in position.
but we are in it.
Thrawn reporting.
Dark Empire doesn't replace your existing regime, so the fact that Thrawn is here, like, you can keep Thrawn and go into Dark Empire.
Thrawn reporting. The lasers are our target.
Super Star Destroyer ready.
Attacking target. I'm on this one.
So you can get to Dark Empire with like Pestage, Isard, or Thrawn, Isard or Thrawn, but once you start Dark Empire, you can't replace the original regime. Like, you can't go from Isard into Thrawn, or you can't go from Pestage into Isard. It just goes through the Palpatine, Karnor, Dala, and Pelion side from there.
I'm ready. Under control.
Super Star
I
Destroyer
don't like
ready.
any of that. Where's Kreb?
Copy.
There's
Advancing.
a lot of fighters over in places they should not be. Like, we need the defenders over here too.
Where'd he go? Fire at will. What is it you want?
Our bombers are still taking Vantai out.
Copy.
Maybe one of these should stay a little bit closer. Yeah, I'll send the TIE defenders into this main section.
All sections at your command, my lord.
Have a good Thanksgiving. Yeah, thank you for asking. I went hiking with some friends. Hurt my feet,
Yes, Commander.
but it was good. Down to Luskville Falls. There's a bunch of hiking trails in Gatineau Park, and I've lived here for like 12 years, but the first time I've gone was this year with Dana, where we did the first two, which are Pink Lake, and I forget what the first one's called, but we did the two smallest ones that are closest to Ottawa. And today, because my friends had a car rental,
Turning to your position.
drove a
Frequency
few of us out there, and we went up a more difficult one.
Formation. You have need of my skills? Of course. Roger that.
It was weird because I ran into another friend there who moved to Montreal years ago. And I haven't seen them in a long time, but they were on their way home from some family visiting
At your command, my lord.
in like Toronto area.
I already have a plan.
And like we were heading out of the trail and walked past each other. I mean, said hi, but like super low chance of seeing each other there.
I have calculated the possibilities.
Oh, what?
I see.
Super
How much did they have here? Can they retreat, please?
The enemy.
I am available.
Okay, Thrawn, get up farther.
Command, my lord.
We need to reestablish our kill zone a little bit better.
Super Star Destroyer ready.
And I think we need to destroy the station. Well, no, it doesn't matter as much.
What is your analysis? The lasers are our target.
We do need to get through here,
All
though.
sections at your command.
And I don't like how much damage that's going to
Super
start
Star
taking.
Destroyer ready.
Nor the orientation of any of this.
Taking fire.
Yeah, because we don't have engines on you anymore. We
Choose your
can't
position
retreat.
wisely.
We need to make sure that the Majestics don't kill Thrawn.
You are
So
in
I
need of my
kind of need Thrawn to
expertise.
come out this way.
For orders. Commander,
Where's on there?
I assume you need my help.
Star Cruiser here. Open fire on those laser cannons.
Those fighters out. I don't know what they have in reserve is the problem.
Super Star Destroyer ready.
And they're doing a lot of damage to everyone.
Target priority is the laser cannons.
All sections at your command, my lord. Fire at will.
Eliminating.
If they didn't have the overly cautious jumping in AI right now,
Cruiser standing by.
Super Star
they'd be
Destroyer ready.
causing more problems for us.
Do you have something to report?
You know what? I think Thrawn needs to focus back here.
There will be no survivors.
All sections at your command, my lord.
Bombers at the ready.
So with all these, they're gonna die quickly enough.
Super Star Destroyer ready.
I need to keep
Engaging
the
the enemy.
SSD focused
What
on
is it you
everything.
want? Destroy them.
But Thrawn does need to kill all these.
Ready to receive orders. Ready for the kill.
Otherwise,
Ready. Falling out
I don't
of
know.
formation.
That frontal group is pretty dead.
Comlink detected. You have need of my
I think we might be
skills?
okay.
I knew you would say that.
Form up.
We might lose our first Venator.
My skills are jammed.
Yeah, I'm gonna move the Lancers up a little bit more.
TIE squadron. TIEs reporting in.
Even without an attack order, those should be targeted enough by the Executor. God, if we win this though, it's so good for us. Like, even if Thrawn dies,
Open fire on those
or if we can just like convince them to leave. Not convince them. I'm not like debating them into anything. But
Star Destroyer
if
ready.
we kill enough stuff that they leave,
Analysis.
All
like
sections
I'd be willing to sacrifice Thrawn for this one.
Choose your reinforcements. Super Star Destroyer ready.
I'm waiting.
Like, I don't want him to die, but if he has to,
Engines activated.
Yes, Commander.
Choose your position wisely. If you deem it logical, I've got him.
All sections at your command.
I don't have any downsides when using Art of War. I don't think Art of War has those. I think with his, it's just a boost. There are some that's like a trade-off, but I don't think Art of War is one.
Super Star Destroyer ready.
Ready for battle. Engines are malfunctioning.
All sections at your command, my lord.
I assume you need my help. Thrawn reporting. Warm up.
I don't love him turning around,
Admiral Thrawn reporting.
exposing his engines more.
Attack.
Super Star Destroyer ready. All sections at your command, my lord.
Go after the stragglers.
I don't think we're going to be able to get our shields back on any of these, but
Super Star Destroyer ready.
still got a lot of damage.
Copy. Targeting.
I am ready.
Oh, engines are going to be down there.
Yes, Commander.
All sections at your command, my lord.
What is it you want? Targeting.
This assault frigate has been living for too long.
Primary engine system is down. Watch your back.
All batteries
Ready
commence
for the
firing.
kill. My sights.
I copy. Firing. Destroy those
Okay,
blades.
let's see if anything else gets sent in.
You have need of my skills?
All sections at your command, my lord.
And there shouldn't be any reserves that are... Yeah.
I already have a
Okay, let's get him to just kind of limp in there. And see if they do have anything else to come in.
intercepting.
Reporting.
You can kind of limp back on that.
Ready. Fire.
All sections at your command, my lord.
Our launch bay is destroyed. You won't be around much longer. I hope you have a strategy. Enemy forces.
Oof. They're still bringing stuff in.
Super Star Destroyer ready. Engaging the enemy.
I really wish I'd
Yes, my lord.
scouted this beforehand.
Weapons online.
Awaiting orders.
Okay, these two Lancers, come on over.
All sections at your command, my lord.
I am available. What is your analysis?
I'll use him to start taking those out. Oh, we actually have all three of them still. I thought we lost one of the
All
Lancers
sections
for
at your
some reason.
command, my lord.
Reporting.
I'm losing.
Waiting command.
TIE defender standing by. I'm waiting.
I guess that doesn't make sense because the Lancers are 2-pop and we're at 299.
Copy. Choose your position wisely.
Yes, command.
Intercepting.
Super Star Destroyer ready.
expertise?
Taking him out.
Consider it done.
Copy. Receiving.
Okay, let's try to
Yes,
get
Commander.
Reb back into
Course
this.
set.
Copy.
Ready.
Can't let the number of fighters keep expanding. Can we retreat and come back? No.
Are you
Thrawn and one of the Vendors has no
Sections at your
weapons.
command, my lord.
Stay in formation. Reporting.
We're not giving him up like that.
Target critical.
I'll accept him dying, but I'm not gonna accept him dying in a retreat.
Firing. Fire at will.
Like some kind of loser.
Engaging the enemy.
I got him.
I copy. Admiral Thrawn reporting. Weapons ready.
Super Star Destroyer ready. All sections at your command, my lord.
All fire on those
Super Star Destroyer ready. All ahead full.
Because I think we can still win. I just don't know what they have in reserve exactly.
Do you have something to
All
report?
sections
I
at
don't
your
want you to
command,
turn
my lord.
either.
Super Star Destroyer ready.
I'm on this one. He's about to be destroyed. Under
All
control.
sections at your command, my lord. Super Star Destroyer ready.
I have them now.
All sections at your command,
He's
my
coming
lord.
around. He's headed your direction.
Super Star Destroyer ready.
Like, the stuff they have is gonna be pretty slowly coming in,
I'm on them.
and it's not the highest damage.
Coming around. Ready for the kill.
We can just kind of use Thrawn to
Attacking.
clean up some of those right now.
Let's finish him.
All sections at your command, my lord.
We got the shields down on most of these.
Watch your back.
Super Star Destroyer ready. All sections at
And
your command, my lord.
here,
You have need of my skills?
Closing on target.
Attack position. I got one. Fire at will.
Super Star
no, even if we
Destroyer ready.
sacrifice this one Venator, we'd only be able to bring in the two Carracks.
All sections at
This-
your command, my lord.
We'd have to sacrifice both for Joe's Garage or for the other hero. And even then, that'd be, what, 38 pop cap down, so it'd be exactly what we need? Or, no, it'd be 41. But yeah, we need to give them both up, and I don't want to do that
All sections
until
at your
absolutely
command.
necessary, especially because we can't build more of them.
Engaging
Super
the
Star
enemy.
Destroyer ready.
I already have a plan. Calculating attack. Yes, Commander. Attacking the lasers.
So as long as I can potentially keep everything alive and not have to give them up for this, I'm gonna try. Like, we're not exactly in
At your command, my lord.
the worst shape.
TIE interceptor here.
Like, we're still in a position where I think I'd be able to win this without necessarily losing everything.
Destroyer ready.
I'm on this one.
Fire at will.
Copy that.
All sections at your command, my lord. Engaging the enemy. All batteries commence firing. Fire at
Especially if I can take out this Dauntless.
Weapons online.
And we can keep turbo lasers off that. Like, once Thrawn is done with the station, he can turn back around.
Super Star Destroyer ready.
I just need to keep the bombers off of him.
Squad reporting. Returning to your
All
position.
sections
No,
at your
no, no,
command,
don't
my
turn.
lord. At once.
Reporting. Heading out.
Super Star Destroyer ready. Engaging the enemy.
Critical.
What is your analysis?
Okay, he's starting to get some shields back a bit.
Sir.
Reb, I need you over here.
Defenders ready.
I'll probably just send the defenders in as well.
All sections at your command, my lord.
Command.
I'll take care of this.
Super Star Destroyer ready.
Alright, as long as we've got the turbo lasers off the Dauntlesses.
Fire at will. Engaging the enemy. All batteries commence firing. Fire at will.
Alright,
He's about to be
All
destroyed.
sections at your command, my lord.
I'm going to try to orient this forwards. And I'm going to keep the Venators
Attack.
on that duty.
Choose your position.
Thrawn should be clear to come back in soon.
Blasted scum.
Okay, I don't think we need all of these over here anymore. Here, actually, you guys go for that one.
Ready for
Grab,
command, sir.
get back into the thick of things.
Super Star Destroyer ready.
Nowhere to go. Closing on target.
You are in need of my expertise? Losing
Alright, now he can turn back around and come in.
attack.
Losing control.
Because, like, if you look at what's actually still here, it's the two MCs, the Home 1 types, they're not that high damage. They're high ion damage,
I assume you need my help.
but they're more tank than anything.
Target confirmed.
Because we've taken away all their other support, really. Especially once this goes down. And then, like, the Executor's going to be able to punch through their shields.
Super Star Destroyer ready. Fire at will.
Squadron standing by.
Like, I would have been completely screwed if not for the
Commander. Frigate here.
AI in this particular build going too safe with where they bring in reinforcements. But this, I don't want to overstate this, but this might be
Attack that target. Super Star Destroyer ready.
what wins us the war against the New Republic.
All sections at your command.
Killing what seems to be about 600 pop cap here, plus locking in 1,000 back there.
Tightening up. Thrawn reporting.
Let's get Art of War back.
Admiral Thrawn reporting.
Super Star Destroyer ready.
Open fire. Attack that target.
All sections at your command, my lord.
TIE squadron standing. Reporting. Roger that.
I'm on this one.
All of our fighters are now basically clear.
Fire at will. Do you have something to
Looks like they've got nothing left to bring in.
None
Back
stand
here.
in our way.
Oh, they have a Gallifrey.
Got him.
Super Star Destroyer ready. All sections at your command, my lord.
I copy. Take out the ion cannon.
Alright, we are going to lose Audacity.
Super Star
Too bad.
Destroyer ready.
I shouldn't have moved him up.
Laser are down.
All sections at your command, my lord.
Okay, let's take out the heavy turbo lasers before moving the Imperium onto the next one.
Win.
Watch him. He's coming around.
Engaging the enemy.
Alright,
All battery commence firing.
Enemies in.
on to that.
I am ready.
Thrawn.
There will be no survivors.
Reporting in.
Where'd he go?
Destroy those lasers.
Oh shit,
Super
that's not
Star
all of them.
Destroyer ready. Fire at will.
There we go.
Engaging the enemy.
Now we can do that.
Lots of frigate reporting.
Copy that.
Form up. For the
Weapons
Empire.
online. Heading for
I'll move you up here.
At your command, my lord.
I don't think the turbo lasers on this Home 1 are quite focused on it, but they are.
Roger that.
Super Star
Rather not
Destroyer
have
ready.
you dying. I think the Hejin spam is probably going to be enough to out-heal the Venator.
What is it you want? Obliterate that
All
target.
sections at your command, my
Attack
lord.
formation.
Watch for enemy ships. Go after them.
Commencing attack run. Ready for the kill. Regroup. Go after the stragglers. Destroy them.
Super Star
We
Destroyer
might be
ready.
looking at a retreat coming in, too. So I will try to make sure the engines don't survive.
Fire at will.
I think we're about through the shields there.
All sections at your command, my lord.
You have need of my skills?
Super Star Destroyer ready.
I already have a plan.
All sections at your command, my lord. Engaging the enemy. All batteries commence firing.
Alright.
Fire at
Thrawn's
will.
taking some shots here,
Engaging
but
the enemy.
we're going to have the turbo lasers down on this before it can actually kill him.
Calculate
It's still pretty high up.
Super Star Destroyer ready.
Alright.
Fire at
That's
will.
any real damage potential they have completely gone.
Engaging the enemy. All sections at your command.
And
my
even the
lord.
Lancers, even all three of the Lancers survived. Extra Why You're Gonna Die was looking
Super Star Destroyer
kind of rough there, to the point that I thought it was dead earlier. And it is, it's made it So
Engaging the enemy.
Yes, Commander.
you need to orient yourself that way so your turbo lasers are facing.
I am available.
That is
Intercepting. Attacking.
Super Star Destroyer ready.
really an important win.
All sections at your command, my lord. All batteries commence firing.
Again, I don't want to overstate it. Might be the most important thing to happen since Y2K.
What is your analysis? Engaging. Copy.
Super Star Destroyer ready. All sections
It's gonna
at your
take
command, my lord.
quite some time for this SSD to heal up.
Ready. Fire at will. Engaging the enemy.
I'm waiting.
All sections at
But
your
we should be
command,
able to
my
move in the ground forces right away. I need to save, that's for sure.
Choose your position wisely.
And can we get you guys to
Asteroid field
all
ahead.
go kill this thing?
Taking
Fire.
Star Cruiser here.
Alright, we lost a Venator for that.
You are in
Thrawn looks rough, the other Venator looks rough, one of the Lancers looks rough. But that's
Orders. Copy.
okay.
I copy.
Now the scary part is, will it crash before I get back to the Galactic Empire?
Fire.
I think that was like a 30-minute battle almost.
Asteroids ahead. Evasive maneuvers. Open fire.
Okay. Will this Gallifrey turn around and just nuke us? It did in the video. Oh. Alright, save. Save, 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 save. Yeah, 30 minutes, 29 seconds. We lost, oh, sorry, we lost IPV, not ICUP, and a Venator. When they started jumping stuff in, it got cut off. Someone's about to invade Slahiron as well. And if we can just circle around now and land on Eubrikia, and then not lose Eubrikia, then that's pretty spicy. Then who needs the Eclipse? We definitely take those. How to command staff? That's possible. Killed a lot of them. Like, they're definitely not helpful. So that's 1,055. Then they have another 300 to 400 over Relifon that they can't access. And they didn't even manage to take Charos. They just blockaded it. Which means I should be able to build a hypervelocity gun there. And when we want to invade them, I need to make sure that we're not going to get blasted by influence sucking. We need to get our ground forces in. What is this exactly? 230. Okay, not quite as much as I was thinking it was. But still. It's 83%. Jandine.
Building under construction.
I cancel that because we want the Valadusia. Then the Golem 3. A bunch of those over there. Did that lose anything to... No. Oh, well, it must have. It must have. Okay, they should all be in soon. As sad as I was because of the issues up here with the CSA, I think this makes up for it. 136, 32, 203. So they're not Yeah, look at that. Not as big of a drop as I'd like, but if we take into account the other fleet that's cut off, that gets it down to here. And the other fleet that's cut off, that's basically parity. I will take that any day of the week. See how this goes. Ooh, also, you have you. Which, yeah, this fleet is a good place for you. We can also make some stuff on Fondor. Can we build the Eclipse, or do I have to fudge it in? Yeah, I think I have to fudge the Eclipse and Sovereign in as buildable. Which is unfortunate, but no. I'll have that in for next time. Okay, Hugo, Momentum Breaker, Nefarious, then Gladius Ascendant, Imperial Warlord Star, Irish Wristwatch, get you back to Coruscant.
Clear for departure.
Construction complete.
Is it showing BIS is locked? It is showing BIS is locked. It bypassed it. That's annoying. Oh well. Ooh. CSA, you're fucked there too. New Republic. Things are getting spicy there. Alright, let's get Ubrikia. This'll be... oh, this'll be nothing.
Choose your reinforcements. Reinforcements en route.
Moving to coordinates. Order acknowledged.
Unit capacity.
Incoming!
So, less Dark Empire, more Crimson Empire, and then we get that one stuff. Any other ground overhauls in the works? I've seen some mods that implement base building, like another RTS. Can't imagine that's not in the cards. I assume you're talking about the skirmish mode stuff for Stargate Pegasus Chronicles. We're probably not doing that much of an overhaul for how ground skirmish works like that. Like, base building on the Galactic level, you already handle on the Galactic level. So, that would be less of a thing that we're looking to do. Like, we're not planning on a complete redo of all ground combat either. There's always stuff that we're changing or improving, but we're not going to be fundamentally shifting too much of the combat in the next little while, at least for any of the mobs. Turning every Galactic Conquest battle into a skirmish style, build the entire thing up, isn't quite where we want to go with it. Like, we'll have more elements to like the field bases and victory points and stuff. Like, the field bases are kind of meant to bring an element of that in, but not quite as far. Bring in our precious ATTE again. Sabayoth, where are you? It is a ton of infantry, which you can just... that was Vin, whatever his name is. Vin Colas, the ATTE warrior. I think he's stuck under the desk. Oops, I think I got my IDTs blown up. Okay, there we go. He's free. Okay, so we have to go in the back.
Roger that. Copy.
Is that a new icon for Vin? I think it's the same one he's always had.
Just give me a target. Right away. Heading out.
And we need our Swifties. Well as the Firehawks. I love the Firehawks so much.
Over there.
The Swifts are alright. I just don't like them as much as the Firehawks. They're very threatening. I hate fighting them. Because they almost always kill something I'm very attached to. But, I don't know. I like the Firehawks more.
Acknowledged.
Oh. That barely worked.
Affirmative. Let's go. You coordinates.
Will the CSA and Empire of the Hand get new units in 3.0? I think the CSA got like one new thing? Adding new content for them isn't really a huge focus at the moment. The remainder of the Empire of the Hand's units that weren't redone last time should be redone for 0.3. So like the kind of conglomerated indigenous forces.
Right away. I'll copy.
All the models are done for that. They just need the textures, which will come along with hopefully their current mechanic. And hopefully we'll be able to get their ground reworks moving, so the ground redesigns, but I don't know if the person who's been working on that has actually had time to do much of it. If not, then other people will probably have to step in when it's possible. Alright, that is safe now. So I think we do want to
Building under construction.
Building started.
we want to fortify along this end so they can't get past like Kashyyyk or something. We'll take out the Hapens while we can, but our main goal is going to be taking out the CSA and the northern parts of the New Republic. So we're not going to move into the rest of Hutt space for now. We're not going to attack down here for now. We are going to take out the north, and then we will move around from there. I think we're getting close to the end-ish of the playthrough. Like we'll be at the point where we end up focusing more on the shipyard. Like we're probably not going to clear out everything down here. I tend to end with some of the southern stuff because like we'll just be able to go to like Sullust, Lewis Van, and take the bigger shipyards, and then that's usually where we end the campaigns. But we hit technically Dark Empire, technically Crimson Empire rather. I'll be putting in the Dark Empire stuff so I can properly, we're supposed to be using right now for the next episode. Unfortunate that it didn't quite work properly, but we'll see it more in action and a dedicated news video for it in the near future as well. But either way, thank you for watching. Hope you have enjoyed the stream as well as the series so far. We'll be doing the New Republic recordings tomorrow night, probably. Yeah, tomorrow night. And probably Stellaris either with that or the day after on Wednesday because we're done with Thor. By the way, thanks again, everyone. See you next time.